life has no real meaning. We just exist by chance, born to a planet that didn't want us to begin with. It's up to the best of humanity to give the world a purpose. People like me, those who shine brighter than the others, who have an influence on our greater society. Ultimates. We're known as ultimates. Ultimate titles are awarded to exceptionally talented high school and college students. Doctors who can cure the incurable, engineers who build machines to improve millions of lives, the most influential politicians, the most creative architects. These people who deserve lifelong recognition, who define what it means to be a true ultimate.
I, Damon Mitsu, am the ultimate debater. A prodigy among prodigies. Someone who simply can't be outmatched. I hold on to my title dearly, because it defines me. It's who I am. It's what gives me my purpose. Among a sea of mediocrity, I am a shining example of talent. And now, there's a school worthy of me.
To Mr. Damien Mitsu, the ultimate debater. Congratulations! For your contributions as an ultimate, we cordially invite you to attend Eden's Gardens Academy, a specialized college for academic-based talents. At a unique academy, you'll not only develop a tighter grasp on your respective skill set, but you and the other ultimate students who receive this invitation will gain an ever-important proficiency at leadership, communication, and persuasion. In an age where anyone can be called an ultimate, we hope you will join us and assume your rightful place as the true face of talent. Please keep the contents of this invitation, as well as the attached registered materials, strictly confidential. The integrity of our program is built upon the foundation of privacy. Eden's Gardens Academy, an ultimate academy for true ultimates. It was built in partnership with the Ultimate Talent Program, a government institution that has awarded ultimate titles to people for almost the last century. You don't apply for UTP schools. They scout out their students, which is how I find myself receiving a letter from Eden's Gardens Academy. It looks to be an amazing school, immaculate architecture, incredible workspaces, and access to resources beyond anything I've ever seen. Everything about the school is perfect. It's truly worthy of being called ultimate. In my 18 years of living, I've accomplished more than most people could ever dream of. Within this random and chaotic existence, that's me, it feels like I was destined to be great. That's not me. After what it seemed like hours of waiting, the train arrived before me. It wasn't as nice looking as I expected, at least not for a school of this caliber, but it was undeniably the one. With luggage in one hand and pamphlet in the other, I boarded the train. This is the start of my new life, the start of an even greater career. For the first time in my life, I'll finally be among people as great as me.
Huh?
Look! Someone else is here.
Huh? Someone else?
Hey, hey! Welcome to the Eden's Club! Well, it's more accurate to say Eden's Garden Academy's Club, but Eden's Club just has more of a ring to it, don't you think?
In front of me, spread out across the train carriage, was a group of strange-looking people. A girl with pink hair, some guy in a wolf costume, one guy in a weird beanie staring intently at me. What the hell? Are these creepy people really attending the same academy as me? My words got caught in my throat when I turned to look at her. This woman had to be twice my size. Bro. L. Just get taller. Nearby, a woman in professional attire turned her nose up at the air and started sniffing. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm all good. Just feel kinda... Maybe it's got something to do with that bag air on me had grown thick with a strange pungent smell. I could taste it, feel it sting in my eyes. Oh god, no, don't. A futile plea left my lips and I felt all my strength trail a will with it. The world flickered around me and then there's nothing. Huh? It's a girl. Could it be that she's... No, she's still breathing. So she's asleep, just like how I was? Laying down to her level, I reach out my hand to shake her. Hey, can you hear me? No response. Bringing my face closer to hers, I repeated the question. Hey, can you hear me? Why isn't she waking up? Dang, do I have to... Holy... That was a jump scare. Oh god, and I'm joking. Now, for the ultimate debater, he seems awfully socially inept. I'm sorry, no, I can't see my mouse right now. So I'm assuming you can't either. But how does his arm just squeeze like a bottle? As my great-grandmother's brother's friend's motivational calendar once said, you can't progress if you don't have the will to move. Please use WASD. Okay. Last one up. Proceed. What? Before I had a chance to react, the woman drove her fist directly into the side of my head. Yeah, that's right. I said it. You're a soybean, just like this loser next to me.
My name is Grace Madison, ultimate golfer. Don't forget it, soybean.
Okay, I thought I was seeing things. Peeking at us from the corridor was a small girl. Who are you? Is that a gremlin? I'm not a gremlin. Did your brother never teach you manners? It's rude to backtalk strangers you haven't met. The gremlin can talk?
I am Toshiko Kagura,
Yep.
the ultimate matchmaker. Nice to meet you.
Toshiko.
Pose.
I suppose. Yeah, okay, you better, on God. There's no I suppose. To that girl that is crying, please excuse my friend here. None of us here are here to hurt you, so I think you should come out. Hiding will only make you more scared. Do you really think that's gonna convince them? And they came out, okay. Understood. Hell, I wasn't...
Hello.
How about you tell us your name first?
Eloise Tellner. I'm the ultimate fencer. It's really nice to meet you all, even if it doesn't seem like it.
How did that work?
I'm Desmond Hall. They call me the ultimate marksman.
Is that a tree? That thing has to be like 60 feet tall or something. Sight to behold, isn't it? Let's not get too excited, it's only a tree. Bent down and crushed one of the fallen leaves in her hands. I didn't hear any crunching or tearing, excuse me? No, no, no! You're a pirate, right? Shiver me timbers, ahoy matey, that kind of pirate, right? I'm the king of the seas. Okay.
Hero of the storms. I am Jean de la Mer.
Jean. Yes. We're adding more to our Pokedex. According to that stingy little thing called Border Patrol, that's known in some parts as trespassing. What's this? More friends? Let's not go that far. I don't even know your name or talent yet. Then let me tell you.
My name is Ingrid Grimwall, and I'm the ultimate blacksmith.
I'll get right to it. Don't do anything silly while I'm gone. Now that the strong people are gone. This is news to you? Anyone knows about Leona. That would be my name, yeah. Whatever.
The ultimate entrepreneur. Origins aside, it's one good title.
I don't like her. I don't know. Her face. Just look at her. Girl probably has enough money to buy an entire country. Is that Leaf glitching into the back rooms?
Yo, I'm Cassidy Amber, the ultimate pro gamer. Don't forget it, Kay.
Oh, hell no. Cassidy's comrades are the biggest fan community on the internet. She must meet her followers, being a streamer and all. It would definitely explain the hack. Dude, I'm sorry, first off, how? Second, I feel targeted. There are many stories about young men falling prey to the infamous tiered subscription. The real problems are the swine who make billions every year, even though all they do is sit around during contests and stare at their stock profile. In fact, I can even detect the rancid scent stench of a morally bankrupt billionaire in this very academy. Alright, it was nice meeting you all. What? Who am I?
The name's Jet Dawson, Ultimate Drag Racer. Nice to meet you, shrimp.
Isn't that super rad? Oh my god, is he going Super Saiyan?
My name's Mark Bursky. I produce music.
I thought I already lost all faith in humanity before coming to this dump, but...
You don't recognize? Oh, it must be nice. You do? Guys, the cancer of the internet. You disagree with him on one thing and he'll sick his army of underage followers on you. Can you give me your name and talent? Oh, sure.
I'm Diana Venecia, your local cosmetologist. If you're ever in need of a makeover, I'll work my magic. Just ask.
The guy paused for a few seconds and began furiously scribbling in his notebook. Interesting, a boy with a snake tie, a girl with a white uniform, a man with a dapper suit.
My name is Ulysses Wilhelm, and I'm the ultimate historian. Please make note of that for future reference.
What do you do as the ultimate historian? History? What? Excuse me? You just asked what a historian does? Oh my god. Those who fail to learn from history are doomed to sound stupid when arguing on the internet. That's not how the saying goes. It isn't, but I updated it to coincide with more modern values. I thought it was funny. Humor is subjective. Eavesdropping? Eavesdropping? I would never. Oh hey, lawyer man. Is that your name for me? It's either that or Wolfie. Do you like Wolfie more? Stay with what you already have. Damien Maitsu. Ultimate debater. Debater? Oh, so like a bargain bin lawyer? Well, let's not get off topic. What's your talent, Eva? She just want to say. Ultimate liar. She took a minute there, but finally spilled the beans. No. Testing. Oh?
1, 2, 3. Can everyone hear me? Yes? Great! Good morning, my amicable student friends. First off, allow me to apologize. I realize the ride here was a bumpy one, especially for ultimates such as yourself. But expect things to be different within these halls. Yes, it is my pleasure and privilege to welcome you all to Eden's Garden Academy. Let this be the beginning of a wondrous journey.
Huh? Is that girl dead? No. No, she's just sleeping there. As more panic shouts filled, Eva silently walked over to the body. What are you doing? Ignoring the question, she crouched behind the dead body and poked her in the face. What? What's wrong with you? Stop. It's not real. This girl, she's just a dummy. Ah. Okay. So, are they actually gonna give us a trial for this? Victim is, I don't even know. Ultimate teacher's aide. She was stabbed in the torso 28 times. Victim also suffered chemical burns to her head. Most of the notable burns were to her eyes and scalp. Cause of death is blood loss. Time of death is unknown. Enough of this already. I don't want any part in this. Stop telling me what to do. Oh. Screw me. Oh. Oh. Oh? And she tried to destroy it and got shocked. Yeah, that's, is that the watch? Trying to destroy private property? That's a zap. Okay. So they can just activate it. Yeah, they're not sane. These guys aren't. I'm not talking about the people they kidnapped. I'm talking about the characters. They're not sane. Initial sight of the doll shocked me. Completely overlooked the rifle. Expecting it now, I realized something. If the victim was stabbed with... Yeah, that's what I thought. that rifle. Could you step back? I'm curious about some. What? No one. Before I could finish my sentence, Jean walked over to where I was and picked up the gun. Hey, you're messing with the crime scene. Remember, he released the magazine of the gun with surprising ease, huh? From the top of the magazine, protruded a loaded bullet. This rifle hasn't even been used. Definitely a dangerous thing to have around. I'll put it down and guard it so nobody gets any smart ideas better than him holding it. A loaded gun. What was going on in the killer's head? Why bring a gun to the crime scene and not even use it? That gun was purely for intimidation, not very logical. It would be a twisted game. Bloody knife. Let's go for this next. Bloody knife laid next to the victim. Must have been the murder weapon, absolutely. Stabbed repeatedly. I don't need a tablet to know that. Cause of death. You think it's stabbed on the heart or something, but the tablet said blood loss. The wounds, they didn't seem excessively deep. At least not deep enough to pierce her heart. If she died from blood loss, what does that say about the killer? Probably could have killed her quickly if they wanted. Did they want her to suffer slow death? Damn, this is more messed up. Bloody hands. Hands were surprisingly clean, all things considered. There were no other marks or injuries, apart from her nails. They looked like there was dried blood underneath them. Why were there bloods under her nails, but on the rest of her hand? That seemed to be all the evidence. Nothing else was eye-catching. Yeah, I'm gonna end it. Thank you for watching if you did. Oh my god, why is it not? Okay. I will see you next time. Goodbye. Project Eden's Garden. I haven't finished it yet, for some reason. Who is that?
Check it out.
Yeah, stepped away from the corner. It's a ladder.
Dude, not
I'm disappointed.
so hackneyed.
You can call that a ladder? Obviously a step ladder.
Pardon me.
Oh my god. Smell you later, lawyer man. That's crazy. Checked all the containers. Exception of one, a bottle of bleach. Okay, so bleach is used. We're going to court. Court? He's gonna put us on a trial? No. No, it's called a class trial because you're going to class. I hate this guy. Now, I know that that's, like, contradictory, but, like... Excuse me, did he just pull a Scooby? No, it makes sense. Have to go along with the demands? Yeah. A few smart ones? Absolutely not.
Let's begin with
I actually am.
of the class trial. The objective here is simple. Explain how the murder took place. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you will argue what you believe happened to the victim. Should you all agree on the right answer, you will be free to leave this place. Should you all agree on the wrong answer, well, you'll find out. That's all there is to it. Have fun, everybody.
Somebody, get me out of here.
I'll barely have to do any talking. I'm gonna talk a lot though.
Get me out of here, 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 get me out of here! Ah! Somebody get me out of here!
No. Okay. She just died. Oh, really? It is a really good game so far. Actually, though. I mean, that's all I can really say. Blood.
Besides that big, scary guy.
Nope. What?
Right.
There's no way. There's...
Interesting. Both the knife and the rifle were present at the crime scene,
But
but only the knife was used.
Kind of weird choosing the inferior weapon.
Nothing beats the sting of a sharpened blade. If the killer didn't use the rifle, why was it at the crime scene?
Maybe it came from inside the closet.
Don't see why you'd be storing a gun in a janitor's closet.
Man,
I don't even know why the gun was there still. That's...
Of course it's related. It's covered in blood.
Okay. The killer... Oh.
Stop that thought right there.
I don't know. I just can't hit it for whatever reason.
The killer wasn't armed?
No.
No. With the knife, yeah.
Used a gun. It's probably because they never had it to begin with.
But then...
Who did? The victim. Yeah.
Whoa. The dummy had the gun?
Yeah.
If it wasn't the killer, it has to be her. She must have brought it to the closet. She was probably carrying it before the murder, but dropped it when the killer attacked her.
See, that's a question. Why though?
I guess that makes some sense.
Complete sense.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Aren't you overlooking something?
Are you gonna be like the... In the first... Oh, whatever. I can already tell what kind of character he is.
Seen the killer coming, correct?
Step from front? Well, not necessarily.
A stealth attack. I bet the killer memorized her AI movements.
AI? Bro, the voice... Everything about this game makes it actually feel like a mainline game. I'm surprised it's not, actually. I keep saying sneak attack, and then I immediately get it wrong.
The man's a stock image. He doesn't even have a name.
Said the man's stock image. The main character's just so done with everybody. I love it.
Just when the battle's over.
Call the fire brigade, Grace.
Go with the... Nah, that's crazy. Got it.
I got it. She's correct. The killer put the
Chemicals in a bucket, yeah.
Specifically,
The same bucket we found at the crime scene.
After all, it reeked of bleach. If the
Yep.
killer didn't use it to transport bleach, what else did they use it for? Personal cleaning? I doubt it.
Yo, that makes sense.
A broken clock is right twice a day.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
So, how'd the killer use that bucket to spill bleach in the victim's eyes?
It would be a fairly heavy bucket, so it's unlikely he threw it on her.
She'd shoot him before he even had the chance. Use your brain, mate.
Of course, my apologies.
How was the killer able to get a hefty bucket of chemicals into the victim's eyes?
Even if he did manage to splash her, the girl should have sustained intense facial burns. However, aside from her eyes, her face was relatively untouched.
Well, if you check the tablet, it said she had burns to the scalp, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
To the scalp? How does that work? Unless those chemicals came from above?
Yeah, now what I'm thinking is, you know, like that prank where, like, you put, like, something, like you leave the door slightly cracked open. And, like, it, whatever's up there just, like, falls. That's what I'm thinking now. Wanted two things: for the bucket to be above the victim, and for it to spill on her when she entered the room. In other words, he needed to balance the bucket. But on what? How about the door?
I got it. I don't know how we overlooked this, but I've got it. The killer just balanced the bucket on the door.
Yep.
Like in those water bucket pranks people film?
Yeah, that.
Exactly. When the victim came into the room, she pushed open the door and caused the bucket to fall on her.
Yep.
This would make it so she couldn't shoot back or even get a chance to see her assailant.
Yeah,
It
because
hit the ground and probably rolled away. That'd explain why we found it a couple feet from the victim.
knocked her on the head, bounced away and rolled a little bit.
Is a possibility, yes.
It sounds like the best conclusion.
There's just one problem. How was the killer able to reach that high?
There's a stepladder behind the door.
Unless they were abnormally tall, it'd be difficult to place something on top of that door.
Well, let's use that as our next point of discussion. How did the killer set up this trap?
Killer need to reach pretty high. Anything at the crime scene that the kid used? There is a stepladder. Spot selection. Yep.
This is it. There was a stepladder hiding behind the closet door. The killer
Probably used that. Absolutely used
After climbing
that.
it, they could position the bucket right on top of the door. Figures.
My precious stepladder? You think the bad guy used my super duper obvious stepladder?
You're emanating a sizable amount of emotional tension. Are you okay?
There's no excuse. There never was an excuse.
You good?
28 stab wounds. No girl, no person should ever suffer Kara's fate.
Are you okay?
Who's Kara?
First off, you did not just do that. Second off, did he just pull out the Makoto position?
Didn't anyone read
the tablet?
I agree with you, dude. But you don't have to shout out your point.
Relax.
What's all this about? We figured out the case. Stop trying to drag it on.
No. We're not finished here.
That is definitely the Makoto pose. Oh god.
Huh?
Oh no.
There's no murder without a proper motive. We need to discuss why Kara died.
I am not going this far for a fictional murder case. We aren't looking for a murderer. We're looking
For
for
answers which we don't have.
Do you turn
Yeah.
in a half-finished exam, Winona? An essay without its conclusion? This isn't about efficiency. This is about being right. Or do you, a supposed entrepreneur, not value integrity?
What the hell?
Let's just talk about the motive. There's no harm in doing that.
He's insane.
Well, what was the motive? Was the killer fighting for their life? Or were they going out of their way to murder?
They were not going out their way.
Freaked them out.
If they were being chased, there's no way that they could have, put the bleach up there that fast. And then gotten all the way across the room. I mean, if they saw the gun in advance, then maybe. Is it really that? What? I guess 28 stab wounds doesn't justify self-defense.
Excessive and intentional.
Yep.
The killer stabbed the victim 28 times.
Now that I think about it, that does make sense. Reason that trap could have been used for self-defense. Alright, why couldn't it have been used for self-defense? Time is needed.
I got it.
Yeah, that's why I was like, they couldn't have been chased.
Hey! We're disembodied voice! We figured out your stupid case. Now let us leave!
She's gonna shocked again, watch. And he's sleeping.
Oh, you're finally done. In all honesty, I stopped paying attention a long time ago.
What? We only went through this case because of you.
Silly me, I have a short attention span.
ADHD goes crazy.
So, just for my own benefit, why don't you summarize the information you've learned? It'll be good practice.
Practice?
Fine. I'll do as you ask.
I'm joking.
I'll present the truth.
We'll present the truth together.
No.
Let's dig into it.
No, just me. I'm sorry. Alright. I guess yeah, comic book. Okay. Relatively good understanding. Do they really, though? Also with smaller details. Okay. Oh, God. WASD space. Left. Okay. Q and E, split pages. Alright, F3 is what I have to remember. That's the, oh my god, alright, time limit. Here. Where did the killer hide? What was the victim carrying? That was opening the door. Bruh, I already forgot. WASD. Confirm, okay. It's probably this one right here. Okay. And then opening the door. How is the, is it this? Really? Okay. In the janitor's closet. Oh, assault rifle? It was this right here. And then in the janitor's closet is that one right there. Okay. Clawing at the victim, or the killer, yeah. It's this one. And then this bleach is back here, right here. Got that, sweet.
I got it.
Is that it? Okay.
The victim was Kara Koshkinen, the ultimate teacher's aide. Right before her death, she was wandering around the academy carrying a large assault rifle. That was probably when our unnamed killer, who was armed with a knife, spotted her.
And decided he'd put her to eternal rest. He slid inside that little janitor's closet, where he began hatching a deadly scheme.
Aye, they needed a way to surprise the victim, who was better armed. The killer grabbed a bottle of bleach from the closet and poured its contents into a bucket.
That's because they wanted to blind Kara by splashing the bleach in her eyes.
Sneaky little bastard.
But to do that, they would need to set a trap and catch the victim by surprise. The killer moved a stepladder behind the closet door and climbed up it to reach the doorframe.
Bro. What?
There, they carefully placed the bucket.
I don't even know.
That way, when the victim opened the door, the bucket would empty its contents all over.
How does somebody just think of this? Like, they're like, okay, so there's bleach. Wait, why? How did they know that chemical? You know what? I won't even. Nope.
After completing this setup, the killer retreated to the far end of the janitor's closet and waited for the victim's arrival. The killer could have made noise to attract the victim's attention. Either way, the victim tried to open the door.
Yep.
And, the bleach splashed all over her. Her scalp, face, and eyes were severely burned.
Sound effects are not necessary. I guess they kind of are. That's kind of funny.
The killer leapt from his hiding place and began viciously attacking Kara. In his fit of rage and cruelty, he stabbed her from the front 28 times.
While being stabbed, the victim tried to fight back by clawing at the killer. This left the dried blood under her fingernails.
Uh-huh.
However, it didn't deter the killer, and the victim eventually died.
At present, we don't have enough information to reveal the killer's true identity, but their actions haven't been forgotten. That is the truth behind this case. Well, are you satisfied?
A measly 3 acts. Poor horse would be beside himself.
Who the hell is...
No one cares! We've done your end of the bargain. Now let us out already!
That is what I promised, isn't it? Alright, I'll let you leave this room. But before I do, may I be frank with you all for a second? This entire time I've been hiding behind a speaker, afraid to show my face. My heart tells me
Oh my god. Bro, seriously?
However, my head, it raises a compelling argument. Who cares what others think? Shouldn't I get to have a little fun once in a while? Yes. Let's do away with these silly boundaries already. It's time we meet face to face.
Okay. Face to face?
What's that all about?
Everybody, look over there.
Alright. Yep, there he is.
Toss away those pickaxes, peasants. The walls have finally crumbled.
I already like him. You are gonna kill each other. That's not funny. This game you propose a killing game between students who don't have the heart to kill? That's debatable. Do you think we'll abandon our morals so quickly? Some of you, yes. So what has you so convinced? What do you mean? Let me see, think the people in this room lack the heart to kill? Do you even know anything about them besides their names and ultimate talents? If you do, then tell me, regarding killing, where do they stand? Are they okay with murder if it's for the greater good? Are they okay with murder if it guarantees their survival? Is this where they currently stand on the issue the same as... Oh, God. Is where they currently stand on the issue the same as where they're willing to stand? Go on. You've had a couple hours to get to know everyone. There's plenty of time to learn their life stories. If one of you is killed, the remaining students will participate in the true class trial. Your objective here is simple: uncover the culprit, if you can. Using evidence you've gathered during the investigation, you'll argue who you believe committed the murder. The result will be decided by popular vote, and if you choose the right person, they alone will be executed, and the killing game will continue. However, if you choose the wrong person, the guilty party will be set free, and the rest of you will be executed instead. Those are the rules of the game. Everyone understand? Really? I think it's one of our most beautiful rules. Everyone has an incentive to participate in the game, innocent or otherwise. That's insane. Yep.
Such disrespect.
If no guilty party ever escapes, the killing game will end when there are 2 students. You may want to remember that. Or maybe you don't care. Depends on what kind of person you are. 2 people, that's hardly better if someone gets away with murder. I know. That's what makes it so funny. Strike? Excuse me? Okay.
I've said it a million times, you mangy fucking mutt! I want nothing to do with this stupid game!
Oh.
Ow! Stop it!
Since you've made it clear you won't listen to reason, I'll just make sure you have no arms to kill with!
Do you even listen to when I talk? I'm not the one doing the killing. It's you lot who are...
Grace drove her fist directly into his stomach, followed it with another blow and another. When it looked like she wasn't going to be satisfied until he was dead, I saw it. Oh. Cool. Tiny red dot appeared on Grace's face.
Hey! Stop already! There's a...
Before he could do anything? Oh, okay. Sound of gunshot. Gears released the man. She moved her hand to her cheek, which had been nicked by the stray bullet. Okay. We all looked in the direction the shot came from. The shooter stood silently by the pillar, a trail of smoke rising from the mouth of her rifle. Her mask design was a panther instead of a goat, but it was clear that she was working with him. I finally have an answer to your previous question. Huh? You asked me if I knew anything about my friends besides their name and talents. Truthfully, I don't, but I'll continue to trust them as if I do, because they're ultimates. That doesn't make sense. They're charged with the betterment of society. They've proven themselves to be above simple acts of self-interest. Even if you trap us, fire gunners at us, and force us to endure... I can't read. Wasting time was answered by another. You've got it all wrong. Students turned their attention towards Eva, surprised by her words. Do you actually believe no one here will try to kill? You're really naive. I don't know how you made it as a lawyer. That's what I'm saying, personally. Well, instead of resorting to random and... Yep.
It's the truth.
It's obvious. Compared to normal people, ultimates are more prone to killing, not less. Living in constant praise ruins our sense of self. If you need examples, look around the room. Excuse me? In the outside world, ultimates will do anything to further their own goals. The same is probably true here. Once you realize your dreams can only be achieved if you escape, you'll resort to murder.
Can't you see?
If you continue to convince all these people to trust each other, they'll only be more vulnerable. Unless that was your plan all along. It's possible you want to make everyone vulnerable so that it will be easier for you to kill them.
That's enough.
Ingrid stepped in front of Wolfgang protectively. Really? Has he really given you confidence, though? That's the issue. Yes, we all need it. Really? Stop trying to turn us against each other. It's gonna happen anyways. Horrible feeling grew stronger as the other students admonished Eva. It grew stronger and stronger, and I knew I had to say something. Eva's right. Damien, not you too. Look, I get it. You want to make the situation less scary for everyone, but Eva made a good point. All of us have clear motivation to leave this place, even at the cost of other people's lives. Whether it is to see our families again, or for the sake of our talents. You sure about that?
That's not it.
You sure you wouldn't kill anybody? Diana, you yourself admitted you had too much to achieve. Don't you see how that's playing into the masked man's hands? We're all Ultimates thing is pretty inane anyways. I was gonna say insane. After meeting all of you, it's clear none of us have the same goals. What are you insinuating? Don't we all carry the same obligation to improve the world we live in? This question angered me more than anything that had been said before. I could no longer express my true feelings. Look, the title barely means anything nowadays, alright? Both some Ultimates are just dullards, obsessing over some pointless hobby. The talents don't contribute anything of worth. Only thing they're capable of is leeching off public attention for their own goals. Yeah. Hey, what's up, influencer? What's good?
You've got to be kidding me.
Running a business that feeds millions is pointless. Some of you are an exception, obviously. But come on, there's no way the rest of you can improve the world we live in with your niche fixations. Don't you mean the rest of us? You're an ultimate too. Yep, what makes you so special? I can feel the words worming their way into my soul. What makes you so special? I can actually achieve many things with my talent. I can argue policy, consider ethics and morality. Better yet, I was the one who got you guys through that trial.
Really?
Is that really what happened? I remember all of us helping out.
Shrimp?
Yo, I see what's going on. You think you're better than us just because you can say words nobody understands? Basically. Well, that kind of stuff is relative. Like, tell me what a dragster is. Do you know? Oh my god. Watch your step lest you trip and fall from the unparalleled heights of your vanity. I'm disappointed in you. Oh no. Are you so concerned about making yourself so good? Looks good when we're in the middle of a death game. I wasn't trying to. There's no use they turning onto me, hurling obscenities, scowling, or simply shaking their heads. Oh, that's the worst one by far. It was only when the madman had left reality truly began to set in. I'm trapped in a killer game with people who despise me. Yep. How did this happen? I just wanted help. I wanted to make sure we didn't trust each other too easily. And now I'm being treated like the bad guy. Will these people practice what they preach? Will they really refuse to kill? I can't trust anyone here. For better or for worse, it's me versus them. So cue the beginning of the end. The beginning of an unfathomable nightmare. An unrelenting despair. The beginning of the killing game. Okay. Oh god, they got the picture too. Oh no. No. They got the picture. You're just gonna see people just slowly disappear from it, and that is gonna suck. Anyway, I'll let this play out. Amazing game. Thank you. I'm glad that I got the opportunity to play it. Anyways, I will be patiently waiting for the next chapter to come out. Again, thank you for watching, playing the game, creating the game especially. God, it's already amazing, honestly. The voice acting was spectacular. The assets were amazing. It's very, very clear that they are very, very passionate about this. Like, I'll say it one more time. Thank you.